And you know, Barack Obama is hitting back hard on a lot of those messages, the new messages that we've heard out of the McCain campaign, not just John McCain's, but also Sarah Palin's recent remarks. He, in his comments earlier today in Reno, particularly took aim at one of Sarah Palin's more controversial remarks, that she called certain parts of America more pro-America than others. Let's listen to what Obama had to say.
There are no real or fake parts of this country. We're not separated by the pro-America and anti-America parts of this country. We all love this country, no matter who we are, no matter where we live, where we come from. There are patriots who supported this war in Iraq and patriots who opposed it. Patriots who believed in democratic policies and patriots who believe in Republican policies. The men and women from Nevada and all across this country who served on our battlefields. Some may be Democrats, some may be Republicans, some may be independents, but they fought together and they bled together. And some died together under the same proud flag. They have not served a red America or a blue America. They've served the United States of America. Reno, we've always been at our best when we've had leadership that calls us to look past our differences, to come together. Leadership that rallies us to a common purpose, a higher purpose. I'm running for President of the United States because that's the country we need to be. This country and the dream it represents are being tested in a way that we haven't seen in nearly a century. Future generations will judge ours by how we respond to this test. Will they say that this was the time when America lost its way? When it lost its purpose? When it lost its nerve? When we allowed the same divisions and fear tactics, our petty differences to plunge this country into a deeper recession? Or will they say this was one of those moments when America overcame once again? When we battled back from adversity, when we recognized the common stake we have in each other's success. I realize some of you are cynical. Some of you are fed up with politics. I understand you're disappointed, even angry with your leaders, and you have every right to be. But despite all this, I'm asking of you what's been asked of the American people time and time again throughout our history. I ask you to believe in yourselves and in each other and in the future we can build together. Together we can't fail, not now. Not when we have a crisis to solve, an economy to save, not when there's so many Americans without jobs and without homes, so many who can't afford to see a doctor or send their child to college or even pay their bills at the end of the month. Not when there's a generation that's counting on us to give them the same opportunities that somebody gave us. You know, when you look out over this crowd, I guarantee you that everybody here has got a story. And somewhere in your family history, you've got a parent or a grandparent who they couldn't go to college, but they said to themselves, if we work hard, if we do the right thing, then maybe my child or grandchild, they'll go to college. You've got a parent or a grandparent who came from another country. They said, maybe we don't have freedom here in our country, but across the ocean, somewhere, if we can make that trip to America, we know that our children and our grandchildren, they'll have freedom and opportunity. You know, somewhere you've got a parent or a grandparent who worked in a tough and dirty job, maybe in a mine, maybe they worked in a factory floor, and they said to themselves, I'll never own my own business, but if I work hard, if I save, maybe my child, my grandchild, they'll have a business of their own or a home of their own. They'll be able to live a life I could have never imagined for myself. Somewhere in this crowd, there are parents or grandparents who said, I may not have the right to vote, but my child, he might be able to run for the United States Senate. He might be able to run for the presidency of the United States of America. Nevada, that's the American dream. That's what we're fighting for. That's what this election is about. And if you will stand with me in 10 days' time, if you will go out there and vote early, if you are going to make sure that you talk to your friends and talk to your neighbors, if you make phone calls and knock on doors and get organized, then I promise you we will not just win Nevada, we will win this general election. And you and I together, we're going to change the country and change the world.
Barack Obama speaking just hours ago in Reno, Nevada. It is his 19th trip to this state, and he's had quite a presence here. Joe Biden was here last week, and Michelle Obama comes